and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma, so welcome. I go by, as you know, MizEmzie, all on my social media platforms. I have them all listed down below for you to check them out and show support if you wish. But in today's video we're going to be doing something different, not just the makeup look, even though I'm obsessed with this look. I'm going to start a new playlist on my channel. So probably the first Friday of every month I'm going to do a makeup look using a product / products of makeup, obviously, that I'm saying goodbye to for various reasons, whether they're no longer being sold or I just don't use them, or you know, just we're just saying goodbye to. So we say we're having one makeup look using that product before it officially goes. I am aware I've got highlighter still on the back of my hand. But yeah, so I really like how this makeup look came out. I'm obsessed. I used the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Volume 1 and 2 palette for today's look. I might use these again because obviously I mixed the two. So I might mix the two for the next look, and then I will put them to one side altogether to get rid of. So yeah, I've got quite a few products already that I've sorted out that I'm not keeping. Some of them I can't use and some of them I will use. So there's a loose highlighter in there, it's too dark for me, so obviously I can't use that. But overall, yeah, love this look. And these type of videos I'll be doing like a chatty video, so I'll just talk about random crap basically. I need a drink. So yeah, if that's something that you want to watch, then just keep on watching. So as you've seen from the intro, today's video is going to be different. So it's going to be like a chatty makeup look, like chatty while I do my makeup. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to like say the shades or say the brushes. Mainly because obviously I'm not keeping these products. Obviously I'm keeping the brushes. I'm not keeping the eyeshadows or any form of makeup product that I'm using in today's video, so I'm not sure if I should say what I'm using. There's various reasons why I'm not keeping products that I'm using today, whether I just don't use them or whether they're no longer being sold. So yeah, it's just like a little bit of like get to know me type video I think today more than anything. So we're just gonna go straight to it. So I'm gonna just rip the band-aid off straight off. I'm gonna use my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Volume 1 and 2 palettes in today's look. I might use these again, probably not in the next video, probably the video after, or I'll see how I feel, mainly because I'm using both of them together in today's look, so I might just use them again for another look, then completely get rid of them. We just see how it goes. On top of that, I haven't reached for these in ages, so you know, it's just weird that all of a sudden I just reach for them twice now that they're no longer on sale. So I'm just finding my first brush and then we just get straight into it. Okay. So yeah, it's very awkward now because now it's like, yeah, we do a chatty video, get to know me type thing, and I'm just like, I don't know what to say. Should we start like, hi, my name is Emma. My social media handle is always MizEmzie. I don't even know how I obtained that nickname. I just had it for years, absolute years. At school I was called either Little M or MJ. So yeah, no idea where MizEmzie come from, it just appeared and obviously I started using it. I apologise if you can hear like a weird humming type sound in the background. I do have my washing machine on, I do need to obviously wash my clothes and stuff. So I was trying to dawdle doing my brows before starting this video, just so the wash machine wasn't so prominent in the background. But I've got some time this morning to do this makeup look, or do this video, so I'm taking advantage of it. So yeah, so just put in a dark green all in my crease. So we're just gonna blend that out. So I'm just gonna blend it out with more of that dark green. So I'm just like tapping twice into the shadow before blending. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So we're going to go in with the other shades. So I'm taking a lighter shade green now on a fluffier brush. And this is just going to go around the edges. Probably could have got away with doing an even fluffier brush, but I just wanted to keep it where it is for now. So again, fluffier brush, lighter green. Wonder if I can like recreate this look but using palettes that are still available. That'd be like awesome, wouldn't it? Don't blow this up. I wanted to keep this nice and rounded. We all know how well I listen to myself, don't we? So yeah, I like how well I'm doing with my Chatty video, and I'm not even talking about myself. But anyway, so yeah, I got into makeup quite late. Don't get me wrong, I've always been involved with makeup, but like makeup as you see here, quite late. I'm not going to go into too personal details. But I was in my late teens to early 20s, went through some horrible trauma, if you will, and makeup was my escape. The first brand I ever purchased was Makeup Revolution. I did keep the first palette that I bought from them, but it got destroyed, and I can't get it again. I don't know if I'm just being blind or something, like they've changed the packaging, but yeah, it was in that snazzy black and gold black packaging with gold writing on it. It was that packaging. I'm gonna go back in with the first shade just to deepen up the crease. It was a neutral palette because obviously it was the first time buying eyeshadow. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't watch YouTube videos, nothing. I just guessed eyeshadow palette goes on your eyes. I was doing makeup back when you rub foundation with your fingers. I was late to the game with beauty blenders and stuff. Yeah, I actually can't remember. I think, pretty sure it was Collection lipstick that I bought, or it might have been MUA. So I went into, one day I just popped into Superdrug one day, I can't remember what for, and they had a bit of an offer on with makeup, and I was just like, okay, and I did, and I've never looked back since. I didn't really do social media, never knew about it. I was obsessed with some makeup influencers on YouTube. Always wanted to do my YouTube channel, but never felt I was good enough to do the YouTube channel, you know. Now I'm going to do my black cut crease. I had my personal Facebook, the first social media I opened under MizEmzie was my Instagram. You can find all my socials in the description box below if you wish to give me support over there. Never really like understood Instagram. To be honest, probably still don't understand Instagram. I don't understand social media that well. I know, like, you know, how to post and stuff, but the algorithm and all that good stuff, yeah, I'm just, yeah. I started my makeup page on Facebook roughly 5 years ago, I think now. Yeah, it's amazing how time flies. I can't remember when I started my first TikTok. Say my first, I can't really count that for TikTok because I had to start the one that I'm using now, mainly because I forgot my password to move the one. Yeah, still don't know my password or the email address I used to sign up with it, so yeah. That account is actually still signed into my old phone. I did request details so I can, like, permanently delete the account, but because I've forgotten, like, all my security passwords and stuff, yeah, so there's an account of mine going around not being used, all because I forgot my password. I think I started the TikTok not long after that incident, so probably 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Wow. It should tell you, shouldn't it, in the app somewhere when you signed up to the account, signed up to the thing, doesn't it? YouTube, if nearly a year ago, I think I started it in September, October, YouTube. Again, that should tell me somewhere when I started it. Obviously when you join, don't count because I had this YouTube account for years, but using it to post, yeah. What else? Won't be weird to share. I'm over 30 years old. I don't know why that felt necessary, but anyway, here we are. I have 3 cats. I did have 4. My Cindy sadly passed away last November. Oh, I was heartbroken, absolutely heartbroken. If you was watching my videos back then, you'd know I had to take some time off. I just couldn't do it. Wow. In 2015 I went to college to study hair and makeup. I learnt more about skincare than anything else. Passed that course. Before then I also went to college straight after leaving school to study childcare. Got a distinction. I don't know if I could say I got a distinction because it might have expired, wouldn't it? I don't know how it all works. Are you supposed to refresh your education in that type of field? I don't know. But I had no intention of working with children. I still don't. But I had to go to college. And what I wanted to do at college, I wanted to improve my maths and English grades. But I wasn't allowed to do that because my grades on maths and English were lower than the lowest acceptance grade, which says a lot about me. Nope, I still need that palette. So yeah, what I originally, first wanted to be a tennis player when I grew up. I'm not going to say my very first dream job because no, we're not going there. Yeah, so I wanted to be a tennis player when I grew up. I had my wrist broken 3 times due to being bullied at school. So that destroyed that career dream. Then I can't remember how I got into it. I think it was my nan she used to watch them. So they used to go, like, they go to bed at like 8 o'clock, at 9 o'clock, and then when Nan would stay up and watch TV in bed for about an hour. And some of the shows, one of the shows she'd watch was like crime drama shows, like CSI, Criminal Minds and stuff. So I'm pretty sure it was my nan that got me into those type of shows. I love them. I've rewatched Criminal Minds God knows how many times. And I am currently rewatching it again while I'm waiting for Criminal Minds Evolution 2 to come out. Now, according to some rumours on Facebook, it's already out, but I'm like, oh, what season am I in? I only watch the seasons that have the drama in. So I've gone past where, oh no, I can't say just in case you haven't watched it. I've gone past Emily Prentice storyline. I've got to find out around it. Waiting for JJ storyline, I think. I'm in between those two somewhere. I can't remember now. But usually when I get to that point, I just whiz through the seasons. So I'm literally taking the time, like actual taking them, you know, because I don't want it to end too fast. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with purple. Yes, I am going in with purple. So yeah, I'm obsessed with like CSI and stuff. I did watch CSI New York. I did enjoy that one. I didn't watch like the finale though. I did kind of enjoy NCIS, the Navy one, you know, with Tony Donoso. He's the only reason why I watched it. What else? I mentioned my cats, didn't I? I love all animals, but I'm more of a cat person. I would love to own a dog, but since my back injury, I won't be able to give it the dog walks it needs. Yeah, so I got mentioned my back injury. So I was at work, and it was during COVID, during the pandemic, and one of my colleagues was just like, I can't find, you know, those sanitary wipe things that you wipe everything down with after each person. They come in green packets. But anyway, we had obviously a big box of them, and my colleague was like, I can't find them. And I was like, they're there, like, you know, as soon as you walk in, they're there, you can't miss them. And she's like, no, I can't find them. So I was like, oh, God's sake, I'll do it myself. And I did, and that's how I injured my back. So, you know, I picked up the box, and as I stood up straight, a sharp twinge went right from like the heel of my foot straight up to like my neck, you know, where the neck meets your shoulders, that bit there. And I was just stood in the one spot like a flamingo for like 45 minutes to an hour. Suspected trapped nerve. I had to go to the hospital a few times because they just couldn't examine me because my back was just too painful. They couldn't touch it. They still can't touch it. But I ended up going for an MRI scan, and then I found out I have other back problems. So yeah, I found that I have spina bifida. I also have fibromyalgia. I do suffer quite a bit with my mental health, as you probably know if you follow my other social pages, as I put a post up a while ago just saying, like, you know, I'm just having a tough time, etc. What else? I don't know what else to right, just checking that was the right brush. Just blend this bit. Oh, please don't screw it up, love. You have this bad habit of screwing up your makeup looks. Did I just seriously do that? Okay, right, I think it's okay. I dipped into a black shade and not the dark green shade, so I just got carried away with talking. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I feel like I've discussed everything that I'm comfortable with sharing, so we're off to a great start, aren't we? Right, I'm just gonna clean up the lower bit just so it's like a lot nicer. Okay, right, I've just done it roughly because obviously I want it rounded. I don't want that sharpness. Okay, right. Okay, so I am gonna go in with primer. I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Crop Perfecting Pore Primer. I'm also gonna go in with 2 foundations as well because in case you haven't noticed, I have fake tanned. It's not as prominent as it was. My hands are more noticeable than anything else. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 2 foundations to try and match my tan. Okay, I'm gonna mix my 2 Nars foundations. So I'm using Salzburg and Stromboli. Oh, better get their concealers. One day I'm gonna like mess around those drawers and everything's gonna fall on top of me because my drawers are broken. I do need to replace them, but my bank account's not set up that way. Anyway, so we're going to go in with a Stromboli first. Just gonna do 2 pumps and then just do that, and then we're gonna go in with Salzburg. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that name properly, but here we are. So what else? I used to work in a pub, a few pubs. Hated pubs. Used to be a waitress. I hated waitressing. Absolutely hate it. It's not the members of public. It's actually like staff. Certain staff roles that make the job unbearable. Like the customers, members of public, they're amazing. It's just certain job roles within that industry that make the job just horrible. Yeah, there's no trust. I confided in someone in one of my old waitressing jobs and she blabbed. Like, she promised that she wouldn't say anything, but she went straight to the person that I was struggling with and told them everything. So obviously I was not happy and it made the situation 10 times worse, as it does when you're being bullied at school. I should know. And it's not the first like negative impact I had at work. I was one of my, so obviously with waitressing and bar work, it's more or less always part-time. You very rarely get a full-time position. There are full-time members of staff there, but I think you have to be there for like quite some time before you get offered that contract. I never was at that job for that said long time to get that contract because I never enjoyed bar work. But obviously when you've got bills to pay, you just take a job that you get, don't you? So when I got my first semi full-time position, it wasn't full-time because somewhere I worked for 4 days a week and 5, but it was better than like 2 days a week. Do you know what I mean? 2 to 3 days a week. Oh yeah, contour. Okay, slash bronzer. I don't think I'll do contour stuff. I'll stay with bronzer. I was just having a bit of a tough time with my mental health, and I can always talk to them, blah blah blah, about whatever's going on. Never really, I always got the impression I wasn't wanted there. Like, I wasn't a valued member of staff. I always got landed with the shit jobs, like take the rubbish out, clean the windows, clean the, like polish the stock on the shelves. Like, why there was another member of staff who just made it clear like he was just the bee's knees basically, and he got everything, but yeah, as soon as he was gone they were slagging him off. He was meant to show up for some training, he didn't show up. They said to me and another member of staff, if he doesn't show up then he's not getting the training. He didn't show up for a few days, he still got the training. I'm not going to go into too much detail with like the jobs for obvious reasons. And then it was after that point, I just needed some personal time, so I asked for if I could take emergency, like a week's holiday. And I explained why. And the manager slash director turned around and said to me if I was feeling that way because I was feeling a certain way, that I didn't want to be here no more, etc., to hurry up and get on with it. Why I did not take that further, I will never know. I would continuously beat myself up over it, but you know. It's not the only situation I was in where I should have took things further and I didn't. I was in another job and I was sexually assaulted. I just quit. That's what I do. Like, no, I don't do confrontation. I just literally get my stuff and go. And I should have took it further. And like I said, it's one of the biggest regrets I now have that I didn't take it further for either company. Okay. Actually, should I do my concealer first? I might do my concealer first. I'm going to go with two concealers because this one is on the dark side. So I'm going with this one first. Dark side, light side, I mean. I knew what I meant. I have 5 younger siblings. So obviously that makes me the oldest out of 6. I wouldn't really say that we're close. Probably gonna sound like really petty. I won't know how any of them are doing or what's going on with their life unless I call them. No one calls me. Like I said, it probably makes me sound like quite a bit of a petty person. But sometimes we want people to call us. We don't want to always be the one calling them. Okay, so my concealer is done. Should I go? Might do that one. I've actually I'll do it now. So I'm gonna go in with some highlighter. Okay, I probably put too much highlighter on, but oh well. Right, let's set everything. What else? What else? Share. I'm gonna go with my Morphe bronzer. I haven't used this bronzer in a while. Well, this one. I might just put in the description box all the products that I've used that you can get again, that you can still purchase. So I won't put down the Jaclyn Hill palettes. It's probably just all my base palettes, I think. Like so. Going to use the Morphe blush and highlighter, may as well. Okay, but we'll do the highlight a bit last. I'm going to go in with my baking powder, which apparently just goes everywhere. Right, so that done. Where is my white powder? Brush off the loose powder. Now we do my highlighter first. So I'm going to spritz my face. Okay, so I'm going to take a dark, use the greens again, so it's dark and light green. They're the only shades, well for now they're the only shades placing on the lower lash line. We're doing it from corner to corner. I'm not overly bothered if it's messy because we're going to blend it out anyway. So I am smudging it as I apply it. So as you can see, I've joined it, so it's like trying sort of blowing it out, but it's not at the same time, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now we're going to go back in with the purples. Okay, I love it. Right, you know the drill. I'm going to pop off for a quick moment, finish off the eyes. Oh, didn't do me in a corner. Right there, do with the inner corner. Okay, I might go in with that light pink shade. Should I use that? No, I'll use a brush. Where's that brush gone? I seen it a second ago. Right, load that up. I'm going to spray it. And this shimmery pinky purple is going into the inner corner. Okay, do I have a white in this palette? So I'm not going to keep getting different palettes out. I'm not going too heavy handed at the bottom, but oh well. That's better, like that. Okay, right, now I'm going to do my usual. I'm going to pop off, finish the rest of my makeup and come back and show the finished results. Okay, so this is the final result. I paired it with a nudie pink lip with a pinkish gloss. I'm really happy with how this look came out. I'm going to dig through my palettes that I'm keeping to see if I can recreate this look, so you guys can recreate it too if you would like to. But yeah, I'm obsessed. I think I'm going to keep this on all day. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think to today's makeup, and also let me know what palette you'd like to see in the next video, whether it be the next say goodbye to video. Like I said, I'm going to do these type of videos probably once a month, I think, or you'd like to see a palette being used next week or something. But yeah, I'm going to shoot. Yeah, like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video.